Is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, introducing the former British welterweight champion from Sheffield, England, here is the former welterweight champion of the world, Special K, Kell Brook. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, here is Mexico's first ever undisputed world champion and renowned star of boxing. Here is a 4-division world champion and an undisputed super middleweight champion of the world, Saul Canelo Alvarez.
How will these two fighters handle the outdoors? We're fighting under the sun here for this big showdown.
It seems wild, it seems ferocious, it seems like there's no rules, and that's what it feels like when you're fighting outside under the heat.
Under the bright lights here for this one, really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. Jab does not score. Both want a highlight reel knockout. Well, I hope you brought your sunglasses because we're fighting outside, and what a main event this should be.
In such heat, the cornerman needs to be able to do their job. Think about what they're doing. One to cool you down, one to watch your back, one to give you instructions in your head, and one to just calm you to tell you what you're doing right and what you're doing wrong. Because that's the most important thing. Forget about the heat. Forget about everything else.
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Beautiful counter punch. Jab doesn't find a home. How about that time counter shot? No rest for the weary. That left hook doesn't find its target. That counter shot lands. Round still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Great round. Let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Catch and shoot. With that counter shot. When you're fighting a counter puncher, you want to bait them in to throw first. Make them think they're going to throw a punch so that they exchange.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
And he scores with the counter. For boxing, this is a fight. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than that.
Swing and a miss with the hook. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. This is a high-octane battle. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Last round, how do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then, put the pressure on.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Which fighter will say no mas? Straight right just misses. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. These two are the perfect dance partners.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
He scores with the counter. Missing with that jab. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Didn't land that jab. That counter punch caught him clean. This round complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter. Well, with welterweights, they sometimes bring you the best of both worlds. Fast hands and power.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think of, you've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little faggot, a pickpocket.
Perfect counter shot. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
You don't see a lot of welterweights that can bring you one-punch KO power, but these two can. Beautiful counter shot. Scores with the counter. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. The momentum going after that last huge round for him.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep...
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do you do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. Beautiful counter shot. And they figure out the combination to this same.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those punk areas over them eyebrows, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
That jab misses. Jab not finding its target. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
It could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. Beautiful counter shot. Are we about to see Kell Brook go down? Good job trying to back. Hold that. The special one goes to the canvas. Let's watch that again in replay from a different angle.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Turn of events, what happens next?
The corner needs to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight's capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
The final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really... Hold it right there! Code red for Kell Brook. Punch, counter punch. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? There's a counter shot. Oh my word, Canelo just got clipped. The pound for pound king, Canelo is down. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
You're right, Todd. What a shot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Not sure why.
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
As we burn through these rounds, this aggressive fighter continues to come forward, seemingly with endless energy, John.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. See what he can do here.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They've staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
right up the middle. Straight right just misses. There's a counter shot. Straight right just misses. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. They're resisting. Blink and you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
Look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
Let's watch that and get a replay from a different angle.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
His opponent was too much for him, and he's thrown in the towel. So there you have it. It is official now, and that is not the way anyone wanted this fight to end.